See, YouTube doesn't think we're fraudulent. They let us put as many videos up as we want. Over 15 minutes, they even monetized it and gave us all this special permission. eBay has actually driven me to do Jello shots, y'all, and I don't drink. So this is a big day. All right, here's our third. I didn't record the first phone call. The one that we recorded was the second one. That was in February. So I started another account, and this time I used the business. Last time I used a combination of my personal and the business account. This time I actually qualified for a business account, did StorageHeroes was our username, gave them like our warehouse, the address where we have our sales, sent them documentation showing that we had an account with UPS at that address and all these, all of our bills at that address, and listed an item. It was up for a week and a half because I didn't want to list more than one and have them taken down like last time. So I listed one item. It was up for about a week and a half. It had one bid on it of $400, so it was going to sell on Friday. No. What's today? Saturday? It was going to sell like Monday or Tuesday. So in 2 days, 3 days, we would have had $400. And and then after that one was up for so long, I said, okay, well, maybe this is fixed now. They sent me an email, said I violated their procedures again, and asked me to confirm my identity. Well, this time I had two options because I was a business account. I could either send in the copy of the bills, which I already had, or I could link to another business account. So to be safe, because I didn't want to lose my $400 listing, I linked to my previous business account. And that account's been up for 5 or 6 years. I've never had negative feedback. I've never had any problems. Good. Like 150 items sold, whatever. So they sent me an email saying, good, you've been approved. Both accounts now have been raised up to $5,000 minimum. And that's good. You're good to go. So I listed 22 items and woke up the next morning. I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning listing these items. Woke up the next morning at 8:30 saying, your account has been suspended. You are fraudulent. We have deleted all of your items. They're not there. Even the one that had the bid on it is gone. So long, sucker. Blah, 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 blah. Well, didn't really say that, but that's how I interpreted it. You can even thing.
I'm here.
All right, well, here's call number 1 from today.
Allow me to get into this fight.
Good morning. Welcome to eBay customer service.
They changed the
To ensure quality and for training purposes, your call may be recorded. Please enter your PIN followed by the pound key. If you don't have your PIN, just we were able to verify your account. Please hold while I transfer you.
Puppies can't have Jello shots. She just winked at me. She just winked at me again. The dog's winking at me for Jello shot.
And here we go.
Thanks for calling eBay customer service. My name is Irene. How can I help you?
My account got suspended, and y'all asked that I verify my identity. And you gave me 2 options. One option was to send in information, and then the other option was to link my account to another account that I had with eBay through another business. And so I did that, and it raised my seller limits on both accounts and said I was successful. And then the next thing I knew, they pulled all of my listings and told me that I was suspended.
Alright, well, I apologize for this, ma'am. Let me just try to check if I got your concern correctly. Right now, your account is suspended, and we removed your listing. Is that correct?
Yes. Did I stutter?
Okay. Well, I do apologize for this inconvenience. However, I'm seeing right now that this account is not suspended. It is just restricted to sell now because of verification. Again, we are just actually verifying your account right now. And right after this verification, we can actually remove the restriction and be able to let you sell your items. And I believe those items that were removed, it was not actually removed. It's just on hold until the moment. After this verification, then you'll be able to see those listings back on your account.
That is
Right?
positive.
What do I have to do for verification?
I'm sorry?
What do I have to do to get verified?
Okay, I'll be asking you some questions right now, ma'am, for me to verify your account.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
kinds of items. We have a business where we buy estates and storage lockers.
Should just
And
lie.
so, I mean, it could be clothing, it could be records,
just-
it could
you're
be
trying to do the right
video
thing.
games, it could be all sorts of things.
Alright. And is the item in your possession right now, or is that a personal collection?
We get new items every week, but I do have the items that I listed in my possession right now, yes.
No, I'm gonna go find them after somebody buys them.
Are you using a dropshipper, ma'am?
Am I what?
Are you using a dropshipper?
No.
What kind of question was that? I don't know. She's lucky I even know what a drop shipper is.
Okay. Let me just clarify something here. Let me put you on for 2 minutes, okay?
Sure.
And I don't think she ever comes back.
Question. They just asked me to fax over my driver's license.
See, I see what's going on here. For some reason, I think it's a fraudulent account because that's why they were asking.
Because of how many items were listed?
Yeah, it's a
Wasn't that the
People
point?
have 500-600 items listed, you know?
I don't know if they can hear this through my
Are
speaker.
these items in your possession? Yeah.
No, I'm selling them to see if people will buy them, and then I'm going to go buy them and sell them.
What the hell does that mean? Do you have your items in your possession?
I like the question about the drop shipper. I kind of like, I understand what they're doing. They're just doing it wrong by suspending your account.
Right, they should have, when I went to try to list the items, they should have said, your billings don't proceed, not make me do all that work and then.
I like how we're agreeing with ourselves.
I know. Yeah, that's a good point that girl made. She's smart. Yeah.
What kills me though is in this, you're on hold for like,
12 minutes or something.
and then it just hangs up.
Which you would think was an accident. Like, you know, I can understand. Like, I've put people on hold before and gone to get them and pressed the wrong button. But
But
they
not,
say flat out, we're going to terminate you all the other times.
and then they just hang up,
I'm sure.
and then it goes, so they just cut you off.
How did that go?
Civilized food in front of them, but they're still not civilized.
But it's true. Listen, it's kind of funny, guys, and I don't know if we can speed this up. I'm not sure if we can or not.
I don't know if we should. We should let them know how long we were freaking on hold. You have to suffer. You have to suffer
I give
too.
you 3 times 4.
There it is.
No, 4 times.
Watchers, viewers. I could be like, hey, my fans.
Don't do that.
This is sexy bread milk.
No, but I know we're being kind of happy and fun right now, but
We're pissed.
I want everyone to
I'm
understand.
drinking.
I want everyone to
I
understand.
don't drink.
Beyond the fact she's imbibing, the fact that they literally had us on hold for minutes and minutes and minutes. I mean, minutes and minutes. You'll hear it. It's just we're on hold. You can still hear it. We're on hold. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, boom, gone. And I'll tell you exactly what happened. Why they even asked those questions, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, you can kind of understand maybe they're trying to go with the fraudulent angle thing. Why don't these people want to say who they are? But
If I was fraudulent, would I have been like, no, I don't have the items?
well, and you, when they gave you, like, they said you can do this, this, or this, and you did it, right? You sent them things showing who we are. Well, why isn't that good enough? If you actually met their criteria, other than the fact you didn't want to send your personal information on a fax outside of this country, and not knowing exactly who was going to get what, I don't get it. You know, and it's not like you're listing, $1 million items, and with an account in the Caymans or something. I mean, but beyond all of that, it gets to a stage where you just have to wonder, for the whole rudeness factor, why? Why? Why are you going to leave her on hold for 10, 12 minutes and then just hang up the phone? Did you have a supervisor standing around you and you were reviewing everything and you said, you know what? Just end this phone call because we're not going to want her on our community anyway because she doesn't meet the spirit of eBay.
Maybe when I joined it on TV,
I have never outright, besides saying I don't want to send my personal information to a random fax number outside of the country. Why? I mean,
I'm looking for what I sent them, but it's in my other purse. I sent them a copy of an auction notice and a copy of a receipt from auction, and I sent them a copy of our UPS bill with our name and address on it, the same name and the same address I provided them, showing that UPS, we have an account, we ship daily, we have a pickup, yada 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 yada. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
Alright, so everybody understands. There's about 5 minutes left here. And notice, your call is very important, right? Just a moment. Just hang on the phone. Just stay with us. We'll be there as soon as possible. Just wait.
Confirm everything they just asked you. You know what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous.
At
It's
least
like
I
how
can
she's
confirm
actually
what they
talking
just
to me.
asked
Last
you
time
anyway.
she didn't know my business.
That's true. Think about it. I mean, okay, so we could just completely lie, right? My name is Joe Blow, and I own this company out of Muskogee, Texas, or whatever, right?
Right, they would just be afraid
And you just
to
come up with
call
something
or-
like, blam, okay, now I can start selling my stuff. So you're trying to do the right thing.
That's very Jim. Very Jim Halpert.
Elaborate.
Or Dwight impersonating Jim.
And you can hear her feverishly typing right now. I don't even know what she was doing.
I'm working on the blog that you'll probably get to read later. StorageHeroes.blogspot.com if you've just happened in on this video.
As soon as we get this done, we will be doing some work, so we have to go get a unit.
Yeah.
But we thought it might be a little important to point this out.
I'm going to start my own eBay. First of all, we'd like to take this opportunity to remind people that you can use Etsy.com or Bonanza.com. And Bonanza doesn't give you any freaking trouble. Bonanza actually even has a feature where they will sell the item. Like, you can pay, same like eBay, you have like a, like eBay has a listing fee and then a certain percentage once it sells. Bonanza doesn't have a listing fee. You only pay if your item sells. It's like 3% or whatever. But you can pay 5% or 6% to have a seller, like assistant, actually go in and edit your pictures and crop them and take out red eye and make them beautiful.
So why don't we just use
I
this?
was just trying to look at what items I had to
Not
see
that
if
many
it's
people
possible
are
to
on
actually have
Bonanza
a
yet,
composition.
so eBay has like a wider reach. But
So anybody who might be listening to this on the
and no
blog, I
offense,
apologize. I could cut all this shit
I
out, but I
appreciate
kind of
people
think it's
who work
important
for
not
us from
to.
other countries,
So you see
but
my
they all sound
struggle.
exactly the same. And they're all
Although
these,
YouTube
they're all
only lets
women.
me upload 15 minutes, I hope she hurries up.
You just got done saying, you know, we're sorry everybody that you have to go through all this shit, like listening to all the on hold. And Becca just said, you know, I hope she gets back to us real soon. Now remember, guys, we've been on hold now for going on 8 minutes, something like that. There's 2 minutes and 27 seconds left on the recording. And you'll hear it. It just goes, all of a sudden, it goes from the on-hold music, like you're in the elevator at the Roosevelt, to, which means they just hung up.
Did she pick up and check on me, or was that the other girl?
No, nobody, on this one, nobody picked up and checked on you at all. All of a sudden, you were dead to them. It was like the mafia. You were just dead to them. Maybe they were hoping you'd fall asleep to their on-hold music.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Just start their own eBay.
Now, can you imagine, folks, just put yourselves in our place for a moment. You actually, in good faith, call this company, and you're trying to make things work. And they put you on hold for an extended period of time, and then they just hang up on you. Now, we might, like she said earlier, you might think that was just like, oh, you know, somebody accidentally clicked the phone off or whatever. But they've demonstrated the 3 times now, twice in person that I've seen, and once that I've heard the recording, where they'll talk over her or they'll just flat out just hang up. Because they don't want her business, our business.
Guy just thinks we lost the sale. He's probably going to get us something else.
Yeah, I'm breaking the news to Brian right now that we lost our $400
plus sale.
Now, I will also tell you that while we're on hold with her, what we don't know at this point is while she's checking our information, she's actually sending us an email that says, your account has now been permanently suspended, and you will never, ever, ever be able to sell on eBay again, just like what happened last time.
So somewhere, somebody up high, a supervisor, maybe on her own volition, and there it is.
Did she seriously just hang up on me?
Yep.
And I held, because I thought
no,
maybe...
that's their phone doing that.
I thought maybe if I held on...
Why is their phone doing that?
She'd come back.
Yeah. Yep.
It's naivety.
You gotta be kidding me.
You've got to
be kidding me.
My phone says it's still connected, but I don't know if hers is or not. Take that away from her. She's had enough to eat today, and that's gonna make her sick.
The dog.
That's it. That's the busy signal. Your phone's telling you it's busy.
Yep, it just hung up on me.
Wow.
Well, at least it saves us our 15-minute requirement on.
YouTube.
Okay, and that's when we shut it down. And
Well, save your
Wow.
thoughts because we have one more. Stay
Okay.
tuned. There's one more video.
all right.